SSB will be coming to sideband that here in just a little bit. I need to pull up the script here. I'll be right back. 34ZMZ. Calling all radio amateurs, This is the weekly 2-meter single sideband net of the Amateur Radio Transmitting Society, also known as ARTS, A-R-T-S. This net meets on 144.205 megahertz upper sideband on Thursday evenings at 9:05 p.m. local time, except for the second Thursday of the month when we have our monthly club meeting. All licensed ham radio operators are welcome to participate in this net. This is Kilo Charlie 4 Zulu Mike Zulu, your net control operator, and my name is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima. The purpose of this net is primarily for licensed amateur radio operators to get to know one another better and promote the use of single sideband mode communications on 2 meters. This net provides a forum for the exchange of information. We welcome announcements of upcoming events, announcements of ham equipment that participants would like to buy, sell, or trade, and all licensed amateur radio operators are welcome to check in. Before we begin, the next Arts Club meeting will be held on Thursday at 7:30 p.m., the 14th of April, the second Thursday of the month, 14th of April, at the Jeffersontown Fire Station number 2 at 4318 Taylorsville Road, 40220. There is ample secure parking behind the building, and everyone is welcome to attend. And this month we will be continuing our 2-meter Yagi fox hunt antenna build. So basically building Yagi antennas for our fox hunts and for whatever you guys want to use them for. Down the road. So they're very portable. They're cool little antennas made out of PVC pipe and measuring tape, metal measuring tape. It's cut up and use those to build the elements of the antenna. So it's a pretty nifty little design. So for more information about ARTS, visit and register at our webpage at arts-club.org, arts-club.org. There you can find out more information about the club, including information about where we hold our meetings and about club membership. Also, there are articles submitted by other hams posted on the site. So, in the way of announcements, just to remind everybody, we do have Dayton Ham Convention bus tickets, plenty of those for sale still. I know we got some time between now and the event in May, but we have to close out ticket sales in advance so we can give a head count for the trip through the bus company, and so we are still looking to sell, we need to sell about another 20 to 30 tickets, so hopefully we'll get those sold, and so please don't wait till the last minute. Again, the meeting is on the second Thursday of the month. Everybody's welcome. Any other announcements for the good of the group? If you have an announcement, give me your call sign now, please. Okay, this is KC4ZMZ. Does anybody have any equipment they would like to buy, sell, or trade? Nothing heard there, so let's go ahead and start taking check-ins. First, we'll start looking for a mobile or portable station. Mobile or portable station. Check in now. Give me your call sign phonetically, please. Nothing heard there. Any relays for mobile or portable stations? I'm not hearing anybody, so let's move on to take 6-station check-ins. We'll go ahead and take check-ins according to the first letter of your call sign suffix. Give your call sign slowly and phonetically in your first name. We'll begin with stations that have suffixes that begin with the letter A through K. That's alpha through kilowatt. Check in now, please.
Kilowatt Echo 4, Kilowatt Oscar Papa. Name here is Mike.
All right, Net Control recognizes KE4KOP Mike and K4JTA Jeff. We got you guys on the list. Any other check-ins? Alpha 2 kilowatt, Alpha 2 kilowatt. Check in now, please. Nothing here there, so let's go Alpha through Zulu, the whole alphabet. Anybody want to check in anywhere? Call now, please.
November 9, Papa Mike India, N9 PM. All here in Louisville. Kilo Oscar 4, India, X-Ray Oscar, KO4IXO, Sean.
All right, we picked up N9PMI Paul, KN4YMJ John, and KO4IXO Sean. Any other check-ins? Check in now, please. Mike, you're quite a ways away from me. Maybe you could throw out a call there for any other check-ins. Anybody may be able to hear you, but can't hear me. So if you wouldn't mind, K4KOP, if you could throw out a call on behalf of Net Control, please.
Roger, Wilco. All stations this net, all stations this net. This is KE4KOP for Net Control. Additional stations, check in now. I caught one station I could not hear. Can anyone relay?
Yeah, that was Whiskey Bravo 4, Mike X-Ray Yankee, Keith and Bullitt County.
Sarah, Roger, thank you. Bill, did you catch all that?
Just let me confirm there. That was Whiskey Bravo 4, Mike X-Ray Yankee. Is that correct?
QSL.
Roger.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Any other check-ins before we start taking comments? Nothing heard there, so let's go ahead and go to the top of the list here. We'll start with KE4KOP Mike. Mike, your comments, please.
Good evening, Bill, and all aboard. I'm just now getting my Yaesu 450 tied in with my transfer. Seems to be doing an excellent job. I'm trying to get all the settings adjusted correctly, and so I hope I'm staying linear in the transverter here. I'm not real sure on that, but we'll continue to work on that till I'm pretty satisfied. Right now, putting out about 50 watt PEP there out of the transverter, and I'm running about 10 watts drive from the 10 meter side, so that's a good thing, I believe. Anyway, we'll turn it back to net control. This is KE4KOP.
Okay, Mike, thanks for checking in. You're sounding rock solid to me, right on frequency, and you're not drifting or anything, so you, I think, are pretty linear into the thing, and it sounds like it's doing a great job for you. So thanks for checking in tonight, and this is KC4ZMZ. We'll clear with KE4KOP and move down to Jeff, Kilo 4, Julia Tango Alpha. Jeff, your comments.
Good evening, Bill. I'm everyone on the net this evening. Trying to make it a habit of joining in and being part of it. I got some calls that you posted on the Triple Nickel Facebook page. Come visit the TV reference feed. And then we also just get the first analog and 830. So I was fortunate enough to catch that, and I got both of them. So I'm good to go. But other than that, the weather's been pretty decent. We had a bit chilly the first part of the day, but when the sun come out, pretty nice, not bad. Currently 48 degrees here in Henry County. And I know I hope that the rain continues to hold out and things look good for us. Other than that, just enjoying the net. That sounds great. Thanks for having me on board with you. And we'll sit back and enjoy the rest of the comments. And so that's this is Jason Woods, ACA, Jeff in Henry County. Thank you, and good night all. Back to net control.
Okay, Jeff. You're sounding great from Henry County there tonight, and thanks for checking in. And I've got you on both nets tonight, and I know the Triple Nickel net, I think, is on Wednesday night, but I hardly ever can make that net because that's the one night of the work week that I tell my wife I'm not going to check into a net. So that's kind of a standing thing with her, and usually are doing dinner or something like that. So unfortunately, I'm not able to check into those very often. But maybe sometime going forward, we'll get back over there. And let's see, we'll clear with K4JTA and go over to November 9, Papa Mike India Paul. Your comments, Paul.
Hi, good evening, Bill, and everybody on the net. Everybody's sounding good. I do want to make a comment for KE4KOP. That transverter's pinning the needle over here out the house. So you're booming in, crystal clear. Everything sounds great. So good work on the transverter. I think you just about, at least from this side, it sounds pretty dialed into me. So other than that, been playing with some this QRP radio, doing some FTA tonight, and I had to tell my fishtail I hit Australia on FT8 on 10 meter at 10 watts. So I got a contact on that, so I was pretty impressed on 10 meter, going almost 10,000 miles with that. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, I've been playing with some ham sticks that I got down in Sevierville and have those on the car, and figuring out I'm going to have to get a mobile HF rig now because I've kind of been really enjoying driving around and listening to 40 meter and whatever band I'm on with the ham stick. So, but lots of fun. So other than that, that's about it. It's going to be kind of a cold, nasty weekend, so I'll probably get some more radio time in. But with that, we'll say 7-3 and This is N9 PMI, and back to net control.
Okay, Paul, thanks for checking in. You're sounding good tonight as well. And, yep, sounds like you're going to have some fun with your new antenna there. And just find a rig for your car. We can get your car, get the antenna on your car. You can always use your QRP rig there in your car if you need to. Run some polar events out of your car maybe. But probably a good way to do it when it's really cold outside or really hot. You can sit here with your air conditioner on. So anyway, thanks for checking in. This is KC4ZMZ, and we're going to clear with N9PMI and move over to John, Kilo November 4, Yankee Mike Juliet. John, your comment. Okay, John, thanks for checking in. And yeah, I've never made it to the Sevierville, can't even say it, Hamfest. Maybe one of these years I'll make it down there. I like touring around the mountains down in that area, so it might be a good excuse next year to head to the mountains in the spring. We'll see. But thanks for checking in, and let's clear with KM4YMJ, and we're going to move over to Sean, Kilo Oscar 4, India X-Ray Oscar. Sean, your comment, please.
Good evening, Bill, and good evening everybody else on the net. Not too much to say, really. I just missed the repeater net and had time to come over here and flip this one on, so I was glad that I got to join in, and everybody's sounding really good. It's only, I think, my second week of getting in on this net, so hopefully going to make it a thing, but just busy recently. So that's about all I got. Great to hear everybody, and thank you for running the net there, Bill. KL4IXO, back to you.
Okay, Sean, thanks for checking in tonight, and good to hear on the sideband side, and I think, the more the merrier, so if anybody knows anybody that's got sideband capabilities, remind them we got the nets here on Thursday nights. I think, the more people we get in here, the better and more interesting it gets. So thanks, Sean, for checking in. We'll clear with KO4IXO, and move over to, I believe the name is Keith, I may be wrong, Whiskey Bravo 4, Mike X-Ray Yankee. Your comments, and somebody let me know when he's finished, because I don't think I'll be able to hear him.
I'm not hearing him come back to you there, Bill.
He may not be able to hear him. Let him know.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Mike X-Ray Yankee, I believe was the call. You're up for comment, sir. All right, I'm not hearing him come back to me either.
All right, back to Bill.
Okay, thanks, guys. I thought I could hear somebody way off in the distance there for a minute, but it could just be my ears playing tricks on me. But anyway, I think it was WB4MXY. Thanks for checking in. And maybe next week propagation will be better and we can hear you better. So we'll clear with WB4MXY and we'll open up again for late check-ins. Any check-ins or rechecks for the net tonight? This is KC4ZMZ.
KE4KOP recheck.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Yes, I wanted to let everyone know, on sideband anyway, I do have FT8 available if you want to make contact tonight on 2-meter sideband. And that is all, Bill.
Okay, Mike, so you've got FT8 running on 2-meter sideband tonight. Is that what you're saying?
That's correct. All I got to do is flip the program. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, that's cool. I've got to get that set up on the radio here. This very radio I've got here, I think, will support it very easily. I've been told, by Greg anyway. I've never done it. I've got to get it set up and try it out. But so sorry you won't hear me on there tonight. But that's pretty cool. I've never heard anybody using 2 meters for it, but that sounds pretty exciting. Maybe there's some traffic there, and maybe it'll pick up as time moves on here. Any other check-ins or rechecks? This is KC4ZMZ. All right, nothing here there. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and close the net down. For more information about ARTS, visit and register at our webpage at arts-club.org. That's arts-club.org. And you can find out more information about the club there, including when our meetings are and where they're held. This is KC4ZMZ thanking you for checking in with us this evening, and I invite you to return again next Thursday at 9:05 p.m. This is KC4ZMZ 73.
And that PMI, KE4KOP.
KE4KOP and non-PMI. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, good evening, Paul. Got a good signal over here tonight. I've got surprises. This Yaesu seems to work so well. I'm driving it with about 10 watts PEP roughly, and getting almost a full 50 watts out, so that's a good thing.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, that thing sounds really good. I like it.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. I'm using a dynamic mic, which came with the Yaesu radio. It's the FM. That is a MH31 microphone. I was kind of surprised to see a dynamic microphone of this nature on the radios of this quality anyway. Seems to be doing an excellent job.
Yeah, roger that. That sounds really good. That's the same hand mic I got on my Yaesu ST920. It's got the same mic on it. But yeah, it sounds really good coming through on your side.
Yes, indeed. I got the switch flipped to the second position, which actually reduces the low tones in my voice, so it sounds a lot more clarifiable and clean, you know, and I like it that way. Shoot. Anyway, I've been working with the interface, the SCU17 interface, and when I first started working with it, I thought maybe I couldn't use WSJTX program with the interface. But in recent fiddling around with it, I finally got the thing to work, and it works remarkably well.
Oh, that's very good. I know on my 920 when I use it, the data cables for that thing are non-existent, and I found a company over in England that was building them. So I had to order those in, and then I'm using that with, of course, that plugs into the data port and cat control. I got the cat controls in it, and I've got to use an external sound card on the computer to plug the audio into. So it's all doing through that, but at least using cat control for the PTT and everything, and channel select and all that. So, but it works pretty well. Yeah, it's like I said, the 920 is a little old. Now you get to my QRP radio that I just got, this Zygu X6100, and it's got a built-in sound card and everything. All I do is plug in a USB cable, and the thing just lights up and works.
Oh, that's so cool. That's really nice. Anyway, right now I've got capability across the spectrum, you might say, with, say, slow scan TV as well as HD slow scan TV. That's the digital portion, and I've also got access to the FLT's lineup of various digital programs from, say, PSK, what's another one? RTTY. That's a real simple one. Let's see. Well, there's just too many to mention, I guess, in this case, Paul. But I could do that all on 2 meters now. That's a good thing about it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think this IC271 would. I'm thinking I can make it work with box and everything if I wanted to, and I may get around to that project, at least get up on FT8 with it, but I don't have any other 2-meter sideband capabilities other than that. So, maybe this fall or winter I'll have to build a interface cable for the mic plug and get all the box worked out and everything, and I bet I can make it work. But yeah, I mean, that'd be the only way to do it. There's no cat controls or anything with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there will be. It's just a matter of thinking it all through and so forth. There are interfaces out there for about $14, $15 that you can actually put together and make it work with any radio out there and your computer, of course. Now, what they do about the PTT is sometimes they'll use a secondary channel off of some programs they're using, perhaps, that create a side tone that enables the PTT function through that particular tone, and it keys the radio and sends the data on the other channel directly to the mic input to the radio.
Yeah, roger that. I've got a board here that I bought. It's probably the same one you're talking about that I was going to use for APRS stuff, and I got it kind of hooked into the Raspberry Pi, but I never could get it to work right, and I kind of moved on to some other projects, so it's kind of sitting here on the shelf looking at me, waiting for me to get back to it, but yeah, I may have to get your help, because I know you're pretty good with the Pis and all that, and getting the GPIO pins and all that. That's just something haven't had a lot of experience with, but I may have to pick your brain on that one day and get it all back set up again and see if I can get going with it.
Oh, okay, yes. I'd be glad to help you out with that. Is that the ICOM 271 or is it a different one?
No, the radio I got, it's an old Alinco dual band, 25 watt that I picked up from Buddy's show down there in Bullitt County, Bars Club, for like $20, and it was already set up to be pocket radio and stuff. It had some things in it, and I've got it receiving and everything, but I couldn't get the interface board to cue the radio up, and it was just, I kind of had some other things come up, and it kind of got pushed to the back burner, but, it theoretically should all work. The radio does transmit and everything. It's just getting this interface board with the Raspberry Pi all synced up and working together.
Okay, yeah. I'll be glad to entertain the notion to help you fix that up for sure in the future there. Well, Paul, it's been delightful speaking to you tonight. I assume you're on your 271.
Yeah, roger that. It's been holding up pretty steady tonight, and she seems to be working pretty good right now.
Yes, I kind of noticed that. There's a little kind of like crackling before you start transmission there, but that might be because it's settling out or something. Who knows? That to me was a definite disaster as far as trying to get that thing to lock initially. But once I figured out how to do that, it seemed to fall into place. I just imagine it's just getting too old for the service, I guess. I don't know. But at least you're on the air with it, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, roger that. We're going to keep using it till it decides it doesn't want to work anymore. But like I said, for now, it's holding up, and every once in a while you kind of got to smack it on the side, and it locks back in and starts working again. But just a quirky old radio, and that's all you can do with it. And at some point I'll find another all-mode 2-meter that I can replace it with. But for now, that's what we got. And, it's on the air, so what do you do? You just talk on it and have fun.
Yes, that's the end result of our hobby, I guess, in this case. It's just like this transverter over here. I developed a trouble with the keying circuit with the TR relays and so forth. I actually broke a wire internally to the transverter, and it took me about 20 minutes to fix that back up, so I'm good to go again. And I'm really surprised at how well this thing works. With just 10 watts going out, normally I'd be running about 30 watts on my other radio, which it's got a microphone issue, I think. Maybe I lost the shield or something, who knows. But I decided to put this one online just to experiment with it, and it does all the way up to 6 meters as well. So if I wanted to do 6 meters, all I got to do is unplug this transverter and plug in the 6-meter antenna, and I'll be up and running.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I've got 6 on the 920, and my QRB's got 6 also. I just really need to do something on an antenna for 6-meter. I just haven't gotten there yet. That's the thing about this hobby. There's so much to do and you can do, and you got to kind of choose your battles sometimes. But now the transverter sounds really good. I mean, that's good work on building that thing. I'm pretty impressed. That's really neat stuff, and it really expands the capabilities of that the Yaesu you got there, and gives it a little more flexibility.
Hey, yes, it does, Paul, and I'm really happy with it now. It took me, a year and something to actually get all the bugs out of it, but I'm glad I pursued that. Initially, I had some clipping in one of my amplifier circuits in the chain that kind of threw a monkey wrench into the water, you might say. And once I collected all my thoughts and ideas and comments from other operators and help from John, I forgot his call sign. But anyway, it was kind of great that I was able to get that taken care of. And this is what it sounds like today. And I must say, this is the first time I had the Yaesu connected to the transverter and giving a good workout. And I'm actually getting the PA warm back there, so that's a good thing. I mean, rarely I get it this warm. Of course, I don't run more than, with the old setup, maybe 35 to 40 watts PEP. But now it's hovering right around 50 almost. And plus, I think I may have a little bit more room to push a little further, but I don't think I'll stretch the equipment, you might say. Well, Paul, it's getting close to my bedtime, I guess. So it's been great talking to you tonight. Hopefully I'll catch you again real soon on UHF or something, FM, etc. N9PMI from KE4KOP.
Yeah, right on, Mike. Great hearing from you tonight. Always great talking to you, just like it was last weekend driving out of town on a Friday. That was a good QTO on the 050 repeater out there in Shelby County, all the way down into Lexington. So, but anyways, good hearing you tonight, and I'm glad you're getting some heat built up in that thing and kind of putting a load on it and seeing how she does. But like I said, it's holding up, and it hasn't fluttered one bit this whole time. So it's like I said, it sounds really good. But all right, I'm gonna let you go on and get to bed. I'm not far behind you, I don't think. So we'll catch you here a little later. KE4KOP. This is N9PMI 73.
73, Paul. KE4KOP, Claire.